Here we are, guys, in a flooded creek. We going somewhere, folks. We going. This is my new Bonafide RS117 fishing kayak. This is what we're gonna be rocking today, guys. Get ready for the rapids. Get ready for them. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Special thanks to Chad Hoover for giving me this kayak, guys. We're going to be doing a review on this little boat here. This is awesome, guys. This is actually incredibly awesome. I was kind of nervous about getting out here today, to be honest. This water's going pretty good. We're gonna hit up this water. I was trying to do a bit of fishing today, but it seemed like we're gonna be limited as to what we can do due to this rain. This rain literally happened right as I was getting in the water. Luckily, I had my dad here to help me get this in the water, because this is not a Pelican kayak, if you get what I mean. This is not light, but yeah, guys, we are getting it done today. I apologize if there's a lot of stuff. There's a turtle right there. If there's a lot of water on the camera, guys, that the camera is not very good. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of gunk on that camera. Thanks to some old KBF, sure. I can get that washed off on a little blink. Here we go, guys. Now, guys, we're going to attempt to do something I've always wanted to do on a kayak. Here we go. But thanks to my Pelican, I could never do that. Oh my gosh, we could stand. Oh my gosh, that's so nice, guys. Oh, guys, this is so fun. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Oh, crud. No, 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 no. This is not what I wanted. Oh, crap. Okay, guys, here we go. We started to get sucked down. A rapid right there. Real live, guys. What an epic intro. What's up, guys? Colson here, Colson Tower Fishing, and today we're going to be doing a review video on the Bonafide RS117 fishing kayak. I apologize that I showed me getting in the water and paddling this thing around, guys. I had to get out of the water because there were major storms, so that's why we're not reviewing this on the water where I launched the kayak. Guys, so I brought this home, and now we're going to be doing a review and showing you guys all the different cool features on this kayak. Okay, guys, before we dive into this kayak and show you all the awesome features, I gotta thank Chad Hoover for giving me this kayak. If you love kayak fishing, if you love fishing, if you just want to get into kayak fishing or check fishing out, you gotta go watch his channel. It is the coolest channel, guys. And not only is it an awesome channel, guys, he's also an awesome guy. So you gotta go support his channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you're subscribed to me and not subscribed to him, you better go subscribe to him, or otherwise you're in trouble. But we're going to be doing a review on this kayak, so without further ado, let's jump in and I'll show you all the features. Okay, guys, so starting on the front, we got this nice handle right here. We can lift it up easily. Super handy handle. And jumping into the specs on it, guys, this is an 11'7" kayak. That is why it's called the RS117. I believe it's called the Rise Series 11'7". That's why it's RS117. It weighs 77 pounds. It is 33.5 inches wide, I believe. So as we keep going down this kayak, you're gonna see we got this skirt. On the other ones, like the SS107 or the SS127, they got a hatch right here that you can access the inside of the kayak. This is a little bit different because they lowered the price on this kayak to make this more affordable so the everyday angler can use this on the water, guys. This boat is awesome if you just get it and you want to go hit the water with it. It comes with flush mount rod holders. We're going to be going all the way down the boat, starting at the front and going all the way down. So now that I've showed you guys this right here, we got this great storage area under this. And another awesome feature, guys, is that there's a scuffer hole that you can shove your fish finder down, guys, and other wiring. So that's very, very cool. As we keep going down it, you got this dry hatch right here, which I've heard that is actually one of the most dry hatches of all time. Over here, I got one of my identifier cards for the Catch 22. I got some extra mounting stuff in there, and I got the swim bait because I was using it earlier. This dry hatch seems pretty sturdy. I actually put my drone in here when I was going kayaking on it for the first time, but then it started pouring and I couldn't use it. No water in that dry hatch. It was perfect, and this whole kayak was drenched. That's why there's water over here. But as we keep going down, it's got this nice little rubber thing right here, so you can lock your dry hatch lid and it won't pop off or anything. Another awesome feature right here is that there's this little divot. So with this divot, I think you can shove rods under here and like line them through, and then you can sit the tips in here. But I like to take my wire, I like to weave it through right here, put it on the inside of this little hatch right here, and then close the hatch lid so my wire stays nice and tight. Got my wire down right there, and that's not going anywhere. It's super tight. So then right here, guys, we got some tracks. We got a track right here so you can mount your fish finder. I have the Hawkeye fish tracks, which I'll link this in the description, but we're not getting into this today. This is the most important part of the kayak, I've heard from a lot of people, made in the USA. Then right here, guys, we got the foot pedals attached to a very, very, very sturdy piece of plastic. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it bends. I've seen in the YouTube videos and different reviews. It's plastic. It's going to bend. You can put metal and it'll still probably bend. So yeah, these are really sturdy right here. I really like these because when I was sitting in my kayak on the high position, I can easily find my feet right there, and it's super comfortable, and it's at a great angle too. And it's also, I found it's really grippy. I think it might be because all these rings right here, that's super helpful. But then on the sides over here, we got different mounting plates, which I haven't gotten all the mounts for my kayak yet. I'm going to be doing like a vlog style, rigging out my kayak, which would be pretty cool. But in the outer side of these awesome little foot pedals right here, we got these mounting points. We got a mounting point right here, here, and here that come with the kayak. Now you can screw in multiple mounting points all over the kayak, I've heard, but these right here are the ones that it comes with. So if you want to mount something right after you get it, no problem, just slide it onto right here. I'm probably going to get a GoPro mount to put right here. But as we go farther down the kayak, we got these scuffer holes, so if you go under a wave, if you're like in the ocean and you got a lot of water in your kayak, it just drains right out, no problem. It's also at a little slant, so it's not like all the water would just be level out and you gotta like paddle it to get out. The water would just go down, guys, and it'll drain right out of your kayak. Right here, once you're standing on it, we got these awesome grips right here, so as it gets wet, you're not gonna fall out of your kayak, because this kayak, you can stand in it very, very easily. That's one of the things I love about it. I tested out standing it the other day when I first took it out on the water. Incredible. It feels so much better than a Pelican kayak. So guys, going further down, we got all these awesome little grooves, and then right here under the seat, there's this awesome place to put tray, because you got this lip right here that I think actually makes it so the kayak doesn't flex. But as we keep going down, I like to put a tray under here. I have a tray. I stripped it down, guys, because I'm going to be flipping over the boat in a minute. But that's really, really handy. You can put a tray down there if you have extra lures, extra batteries, something under there like maybe your lunch. You're gonna shove it down there and you don't have to worry about it. And then right here, you got these little pocket areas. You can put all different types of stuff in there. Maybe a plano box, maybe if you want to put some extra lures. And then you got one over here, but it's got a cup holder, so that's super handy. I actually put my anchor in there the other day when I was taking it off. But an awesome feature about this, the seat. I love the seat on this thing. I know a couple people don't like the seat on these. I absolutely love the seat compared to my Pelican. It just feels crazy nice. And the coolest thing about it is it pops out this easy. I have it in the high position right here. I lock it into here and here. I just simply take this, guys. You can buckle this on when you're fishing, buckle it off when you want to take the seat off. I unbuckle that, and then I can just slide it right out of these grooves right here. Just pick up the seat, take it out if I want to wipe it off, clean it, do something with it, and then that's really good. Also, when I'm traveling, I'm probably going to be taking off the seat. Then if you want to put it back in, you just simply take it, slide it into these grooves, lock it in. Then you can just take this little clip, snap it on, and boom, you got your seat all in. And if you want to put it on the low position, mount it onto these right here, it's this simple. What you do, you snap it off right here, boom. Then you pull out your seat, put it in the low position. I actually found it more difficult to get in the low position for some reason. Snap it on. Then you just snap on this little latch like I showed you over here. And boom, you got it in the low position. So now you're lower to the ground. So if maybe it's better for paddling or something, I don't know, but you can paddle easier. I like the high position for fishing personally. So guys, I'm gonna put this back in the high position. Like I said, snap this off, pull the seat out, push it back in, pop it like that, put this buckle in, and boom. And then you can adjust the straps over here to make it tighter. This seat is super durable. I really like the seat. I know a lot of people don't like the seat on this kayak. I personally like it. Maybe it's just because I come from a Pelican, but it feels really, really good. Another thing I forgot to mention is you got these nice little paddle holders right here. I just like snapping my paddle in. So for people who just get this kayak, they want to put their rods in the flush mount holders, and then they just want to get their paddle somewhere, That's really good, and I can quickly access it by sitting on a seat, popping this latch, pulling up my paddle, and doing whatever I need to do with it. Then, as we keep going back beyond the seat, right here I actually duct taped this because this wire was snapping when I got it. But then right here, guys, we got our flush mount rod holders. So after you get this kayak, if you just want to take it onto the water, shove your rods in there and you're good. Don't even need a black pack or a fancy kayak crate. Then we got another one over here. Then to right here, guys, is something that I really like how they integrated this into the kayak. You don't need to have boxes laying around. You can easily shove it under there, or you can shove a big Plano box right here. I like to fit all my everyday lures, Texas rig equipment, my Nico rig equipment, just all of the different rigs that I'm gonna need on an everyday basis to catch fish. So guys, we're gonna keep going down. We got these awesome straps right here. You can put, I believe, a Black Pack Pro in here. I think you can put most size crates in here. I have a very big milk crate that I like to put in here, and it fits perfectly. The other thing I really like about this is if you don't have anything in the back and you just get water sloshed over it, scuffers. You can easily have all the water go on there and it'll just drain out, and that's super nice. And yes, there's a little bit of water. This thing would have been full of water the other day when I was fishing if these scuffers hadn't been there. These scuffers really saved me. Another thing, I actually don't know exactly what these are meant for. These might be for like drilling in holes or something, mounting positions, I don't know. But as we keep going back, like I said, very big. I think it's called like an oversized tank well or something. I can't remember. I know this is the tank well, but it's a very big one compared to most kayaks you're going to get. So right here, we got a place that you can access the inside of your kayak. If you're trying to put a motor on, you need to access the inside and put wires in there and attach it to the pedal so you can control with your feet. You can easily open this up. And then right here, guys, I think you can unplug that and you can drain water on the side of your boat if for some reason you get water inside of it. So right here, guys, we got these holes right here. I think you can put a power pole on here, a motor on here. There's a lot of really cool things you can put on here. You can really rig this kayak out. It's an expensive kayak for a lot of people, but it's not an insanely expensive kayak. It's not an Old Town Autopilot, guys. This thing comes in at about $1,100, which may seem a lot to a lot of people. That seems a lot for me, but this kayak is very good considering the money. So guys, right here you got this fat grip handle so you can lift up the kayak. Really good. For me, my hands are small enough that I can actually fit 2 hands on it. Think about this kayak. You can really rig this kayak how you want it. It's not like most Pelican kayaks or most entry-level kayaks where you're very limited. This kayak is very affordable, and it's got all different types of awesome things that you can rig this kayak to be tournament ready. Okay guys, we've taken a look on the top of the kayak. Now we're going to flip it over and I'm going to show you some awesome features that lie under the kayak. Okay guys, we flipped the kayak and I got it put on some chairs right here. Excuse me, there's chickens in the background. But we're going to keep looking at this kayak. This right here, I believe, is called the keel. This right here, I really like how it cuts through the water really well. And also, for being as big as this is, I can actually get this moving pretty good. Right here, as you can see, these are screwed in really good. Looks like there's a little spider in there. That's not good. But right here, this thing feels sturdy. It feels like this isn't gonna really break. And I know with a lot of kayak, like especially Pelican kayaks, if you wear this down too much, it'll get holes in it and then it will start leaking. It's actually sleeting right now, guys, so we gotta hurry. This is one of the features I really like about it. Right here is where you can put depth finder. Unfortunately, with my depth finder, it's a bit different. So there's screws on the side right there, so I can't mount it in there. So I just have it pretty tight. But right there, you can put a big sonar on there. You probably won't need much bigger. So as we keep going down, obviously, like I said, there's these holes all in here called scuffer holes. So that's really handy. You can shove, I think, anchor pulls inside there. As you can see, this kayak's got a ton of scrapes on it. I don't think it's close to breaking at all. It's super sturdy. With a cheaper kayak, you can easily bend it. That thing's sturdy. That's not going anywhere. But one of the coolest features about this, guys, is the pontoon designed hull. I really like the way the hull was designed. So it's super stable. But guys, another thing I really like about this kayak, that one of my favorite things about this, the sacrificial skid plates, I believe they're called. You can just pull it over concrete. I don't recommend pulling it on concrete. I'm not gonna pull this on concrete. I know a lot of people do, but I can't just get another kayak. So if I get a hole in this thing, I'm toast. So as you can see right here, these things have been well used. They got some dirt and stuff in them because it's wet outside and everything's sticking to this. But this is super handy. If these skid plates weren't here, you'd be tearing apart this right here, getting a hole in your kayak. You'd sink, lose a lot of gear, maybe even your life if you don't have a PFD on. That's why you wear PFD. So that's another thing I really like about it. So guys, now that I've shown you all the awesome features on this fishing kayak, I'm going to give you my initial thoughts on this kayak. Coming from a cheap kayak, guys, I have nothing to say against this. I honestly have nothing against this kayak. Everything on this kayak is proven to be perfect. And I know, guys, you're probably like, well, you got to show some cons. The only thing that would have been nice on this kayak would be if you can remove this. But being how cheap this kayak is, not cheap quality-wise, but cheap price-wise, there's not a lot you can do to make this kayak so much better, considering that it's only a $1,100 kayak. It's really big. Like Chad Hoover says, this is the best bang for the buck. I recommend you go watch his video. I love this kayak, guys. I just really like this kayak, and I look forward to making all different types of memories on this kayak. I'm going to be doing my first kayak bass fishing tournament on this kayak. Let me know, guys, if you have any recommendations for mounts to put on this kayak. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Cool Sandero Fishing, guys. It means a lot to me that you watched it. But guys, huge shout out, again, huge shout out to Chad Hoover. I cannot tell you how thankful I am. Thank you so much, and I'm truly thankful. Guys, go watch his videos. They're awesome videos. Whenever I have a question about fishing, I have a tournament coming up in spring, and I wanted to learn some more about spring fishing, just watch some of his videos, and I got a ton of information that will be very good for my tournament. So I recommend, if you guys have any questions about fishing, go watch his video. There's a lot you can learn from watching his videos for a while, and I've learned a lot from his videos. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Cool Sandero Fishing. Again, I know I've said it a million times, go check out his channel, and thank you so much, Mr. Hoover, if you're watching this. This means a lot to me. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Cool Sandero Fishing. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.